personal account
Hey,
on
hey,
my.
hey.
Good
Yeah,
evening, everybody. Good evening.
we are live. Can you believe it? Did you see Martine's thing that said 2 out of 3 a bad?
Two out
Two
of
out of
three
three.
ain't bad. We short our friend, but that's okay. She out there being grown in these streets.
Yep.
It's
She's out here.
okay.
She is out there being grown,
Being
grown,
grown.
grown.
Enjoying her birthday. Y'all make sure y'all go to Talia at Artfully Melanated and wish her a happy birthday. It's her birthday today.
Mm-hmm.
And so we holding down the fort while she get to go out there and be grown.
Right.
And
And
then
welcome
she'll be back.
everybody.
Yeah. Come on in the room. I gotta go find my TikTok account to watch the account. Lord have
That's
mercy.
what I was doing. I was looking for your TikTok account because
This is the Just Martine we doing tonight because Mosaic.
okay. And I'm not on mine either, guys, because Restream decided to give us a verification code that we needed to get, but that's okay.
It's
That's
okay.
okay.
I'm on the wrong account. This is not the account. I like to keep my stuff separate. I don't like my stuff intermingling. I really don't. I like to keep it separate, but I like my lifestyle stuff to be separate from my. Oh, I got
Mm-hmm.
a lot of comments. What's going on, Lord?
I'm on your thing now. I see everybody started to join. Hey, everybody, how you doing?
Hey, y'all. My morning motivation people are like, what is going on? What's really going on?
I said this is funny.
Hey, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie.
Let me share the live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, when we're in portrait mode, you can show enough see us, Martine. You can
Girl,
show.
listen.
Woo, boy.
Man, I better not scratch my nose too hard. My allergies acting up, so y'all gonna get this scratched up nose. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, everybody, how you guys doing? Here, let me share this live as
Yeah,
well,
I don't
Jackie.
even. Let me go. I'm gonna let the Patreon folks know they can come hang with us too if they want
Okay, let people know that we are live, live, live. Hey, Ty, how are you doing? My thing set up on my Facebook, so I'm live on Facebook too. So I have my iPad up, Martine. I got my iPad up. I got
to. Oh,
my
you are
phone
live
up.
on Facebook?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me go pull that.
Mm-hmm. I'm there.
Let
Hey,
me go look at the
everybody.
chat.
We are having ourselves a good time. This is an informal live. This is not anything that, we're not doing anything heavy. It,
Nope. Heavy,
heavy.
heavy. Yummy, heavy on me.
Yeah, we are just having ourselves a good time. A good time. A good time.
Let me finish setting up all these different places.
Mm-hmm. I'm up and looking around. This is fun times here. And yeah, and see Ty singing the song too. Heavy baby. She's singing it
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. That's one of them songs, even if you don't know how to sing, man, you sound like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We are just having
Hello,
ourselves,
CNA Bonita.
today was a nice day in California. It was like 70 degrees with a nice breeze and it was beautiful. Yeah, I love Dream Girls absolutely. It is. It's everything. It's everything. So enjoyed watching that. I think I watched that. When you come across it, you just kind of stop and listen to it. When it's like on television, you're like, oh, okay, I like this. I'm gonna watch it again.
Oh, we sure.
Yeah, this is neat, Martine. I've never. I'm so this one right here. This landscape mode it's a serious one.
Child, yeah. I like it though. Don't forget to change your audience to public on your Facebook post.
Let
Uh,
let me go
Minister
do.
Carol say your background is beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. You guys know I love flowers. Absolutely love them.
She's all about the florals.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go put it
Absolutely
in.
love flowers. I need to start setting that up where I don't have it where it's set up completely where um it's on public.
You just gotta hit the little friends, the little
The little people.
yeah, just hit the people and you'll change it that way. Hey Nicole. How y'all doing in TikTok land? We're getting set up. Just give us a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Lord, my allergies. I won't be on very long. My allergies are giving me the blues.
Oh,
Yeah.
they are?
Yes.
All right, we are changing public. Ooh, woo, 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 Regina.
You did it. You did it. Hey, Madness Timer 11. Let me go put my little stuff over here. It's a 2 out of 3 ain't bad kind of
Mm-hmm. Yep,
day.
that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, it was 70 there? Oh, I'm sure it was. That was really beautiful in Virginia. You guys have cherry blossoms there in Virginia? Because do they have cherry blossom trees there, right? In Virginia? Ty, do you guys have cherry blossom trees?
I've never seen a cherry blossom tree in real life. Never seen.
Yeah, like Washington D.C. and all those places have those cherry blossom trees.
Oh yeah, I know. I just ain't never
Mm-hmm.
seen that in real
Yeah,
life.
yeah, they're beautiful.
I ain't never seen one in real life.
Mm. I was telling my girlfriend today. I said I
Uh
must
huh.
be on a upscale cruising list. Uh, I got all these upscale cruising advertisements on Facebook. MSC. Hi Candace. MSC Yacht Club and Oceana, all the high
That's
end cruise ships.
hilarious.
Hmm. I said, I've made it. I said, I've made it. All the upscale cruise ships want my business. And there was a cruise that was for around leaving on December 14th, going to Dubai. So 7 days.
Man, I can't even wrap my mind around it.
What
That's
do you mean,
banana.
wrap your girl? We could be on a cruise ship for 7 days, leaving from Dubai. We take Qatar Airlines first class with our sleeper cabin.
I ain't there yet, child. I am not there.
Yeah,
I ain't there.
come on now.
I ain't there. You want me to lie? You want me to tell you the truth?
We can dream. We can dream, Martine. We can dream of the
Girl,
day that you come in. They give you your pajamas and your upscale skincare.
ma'am.
Hey, Candace.
I wouldn't know what to do with that. Wouldn't know what to
That's
do,
and
child.
we have our pajamas that we get to keep, you know, and then we just go into our little sleeper cubicle. Yes, and then the next morning we are da in Dubai.
I love it. I can't see it, but I love it.
Hmm. And then we spend one whole day in Dubai, and then we board the ship the next day.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm just playing around with these screens, seeing what's possible. I do like this is easier. Hey Dee,
Hmm.
ta-da! Hey Charlene, ta-da! What y'all doing? Hey Candace, what y'all working on? I love me some Dream Girls too.
Hmm.
I forgot to say that. We're just hanging out. Y'all get two thirds of the TRM today.
Mm-hmm.
Talia is
Being
enjoying her
grown.
birthday and being
Mm-hmm.
grown and
Mm-hmm.
doing grown
She's doing
things.
grown girl things. Grown girl things.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing grown girl things.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what she's doing.
Second edition of your magazine. Is it gonna be in the? Is it gonna go to our inboxes, Charlene? Do we have to sign up for something specifically?
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Oh, I don't like that.
What?
Like when I was trying to get rid of my so that my what do you call it? My URL won't show. It went
Mm-hmm.
into full screen. Like you, I can't
Mm-mm.
see nothing.
That's
Me
not
no
good.
likey. Me no likey. So I'm gonna have to put y'all over here
Okay.
and then come over here.
Yeah, for everybody who's on and watching, while Martine gets everything together, if you have not been on Sundays with TRM, you're missing out. You're missing out.
Whew.
It's this week we have some phenomenal GPTs that are going to be shown, and a wonderful artist who is killing the game. She is killing the game here on TikTok, Facebook, all over Al Gore and Beyonce's internet. She's on both. She's on both. So I can't wait for you guys to see what she does. And we have a returning GPT creator that has created something that is just beautiful. I did a lot of um, research on her creations, Martine, and how that particular age group is
Mhm.
looking for images that look like them that are not yet seen.
Mhm.
So, I'm not giving away what we're doing, but I'm just saying that if you are in my age group, we're not seeing us that way. So, they're really looking for women who have that aesthetic, that are in a beautiful light, not old
Hmm.
grandma-ish. So, super excited about that. Um, Yeah, so we're gonna have ourselves a good time on our live, but
Tomorrow.
tomorrow. But that Martine, you guys did. If you guys haven't gotten the SRF Insiders, I did a wonderful SRF Insider for Mother's Day using one of Martine's GPTs,
Oh
and now
yeah.
she's got another GPT
Yes.
that is off the charts. She is really doing her thing.
Man, I'm trying. I'm trying to do a little something, a
Hmm.
little something. Let me show the GPT. Y'all know I be trying to do my homework, man. Hold on. Where is
Are
the
you able to
GPT?
put me down so they can see it a little bit better? I'll talk.
I don't think you'll go anywhere, but you can turn it off and see what
Oh, no,
happens.
no, no. No. That's good. That's good.
She
That's
trying
good.
to she trying to leave me, y'all. Don't be
No,
trying to
no,
leave
no. I
me.
just wanted them to see your GPT in its fullness. Yeah, that's
Um,
all. I just wanted them to see your GPT in its fullness. See
oh,
now,
I understand. I see what you're saying
you see what
now.
I'm saying?
I do.
There we go. Yes,
I
Martine.
see. I see. We learning, y'all.
Uh
So,
huh.
oh, that's cool. Actually, I've been sleeping on portrait mode. Let's put it back to
Mm-hmm.
just the GPT. I've been
Right.
sleeping on portrait mode. That's all right. That looked pretty good.
Yeah,
Y'all let us know. You think that's too big or too small? What y'all think?
can, Candace, Sabrina, you guys are out on Facebook. How does it look over there? Oh, okay. So
Candace, you
Candace,
got a new pay hip class?
what kind of class you got going on, Candace? What you doing over there?
Pay hip?
Mm.
I don't know nothing about no pay hip. Hmm. All right, that ain't bad. I ain't gonna complain.
Mm-hmm.
So new GPT, the second week of May. If y'all didn't know, if you are a woman, thank you. The month of May is a busy season. You got Mother's Day, Teacher Appreciation Week, which not all teachers are female, but a large percentage, like 80-90%. Hey Michelle with Black Girls Designs. You got Nurses Week, Teacher Appreciation Week, Mother's Day, graduation, which is not necessarily a female holiday, but usually there's a big celebration around women celebrating their graduates. Hugging the mama. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Hugging mama around the neck after the graduation. So there's just a lot going on. But in doing my research, I found out that first of all, Nurse Appreciation Week is in May, second week. But to be honest with you, there are national days. Like I did not realize how many different ways throughout the year that you can celebrate nurses. And it's actually a great niche market. Really great niche market. Um, oh, you busy, Candace? Candace got the pay hip class, and she got the automate Canva class that's coming in April. Come on, sis, you
Come on
busy?
now.
Drop them links in the chat, please, if you haven't already.
Mm-hmm.
We always are about elevating a friend, so drop the links in the chat.
Hey, Kia. It's nice to see you.
Man, wait a minute. I didn't know Kia worked for Net. I hope Kia. I hope I'm not telling your business. I didn't feel like it was a secret. But
What?
anyway, Kia was excited to see our trip to me and Charlotte's trip to the NASA Museum. I was like, "Girl, for real?"
You know, I told you Charlotte was living. I was living vicariously through Charlotte because I always wanted to go.
Man, listen, her face lit up. I want to do more of that kind of stuff.
See her in the jacket and all the things. It was like my little girl fantasy, all wrapped up into Charlotte. As I saw her walking around, I was like, oh, I so wanted to do that. I so wanted to do that when I was little.
Yeah, she had a great time. I was like, Lord, I can't wait to do this on a regular basis because
Hmm.
we had a good time. I'm gonna look up and them kids gonna be grown, and I don't want to have no regrets. So I'm glad it was a hard weekend. I was sick that weekend, but it was worth it. It's
Hmm.
definitely worth it. All right, but this GPT is called Healing in Color to celebrate nurses. Now, what a lot of you don't know is I actually have a sister who, for 6 years of our lives, she was on dialysis. She was on dialysis under 30. And so we did a lot of hospital trips, lots of hospital trips. Hey, Demia, the AI coach. Hey, girl. We did a lot of trips to the hospital. So nurses became an integral part. Once the year, and I, full disclosure, she always gives me permission to talk about this stuff, so I'm not sharing anything that she's like if our she says it's a shared testimony. So if her story is a testimony, then let it be a testimony. So I always have her permission to share. So anyway, so nurses were an integral part of what we did. When she took dialysis, she was very blessed to be able to do a dialysis at home. So she literally had a whole room that was dedicated to the dialysis machine. Like that's what like the whole setup was for the machine. And I learned a lot about what it means to be part of the caregiving team because I was part of the team. So my mom was on the team, I was on the team, my dad was on the team before he passed. My brother and his wife were on the team. We're all on, this larger team supporting her throughout their journey. But when I have, she had some phenomenal nurses. But the one thing I can say is over the years, I can't remember. There's only a few of them whose names I remember. And so I built this GPT to really give like a face and just remind us all that even like the nurses do the work. They do the work, and we all should be taking time to um, remember their role in the experience of the care that they give. Um, oh, Tamia, that's an app. I'll send you the link to the app. She wants to know how to get the colors. So I made this GPT to essentially like celebrate and honor nurses, and in particular, I wanted portraits. So that's really what I wanted. I wanted portraits because the nurses are coming in and out. They work multiple shifts, and I think as families we forget to really see them. So these images are all about like really fully seeing nurses in the nurses community. So I did these portraits. You could pretty much type in any description you want. So here my go-to. This is always my go-to. African American, plus size, locks, no glasses this time. And I'm gonna say 55 years old. Yeah, Demia, I'll send you the link. I'll send you the link. Look at ChatGPT like being on his best behavior. Oh yeah, I like
I
that.
love it. Ooh, look at that
Mhm.
one.
Yeah, that one came out really good. They even got the
Yeah.
little necklace, right? A lot of
Hmm.
nurses will, especially if they're religious, they will wear religious symbols on their neck. So even to capture that, that's pretty doggone good. It's very common.
I love her hair.
Isn't it cute?
Hmm.
Got a little color in the bag. Got her little twist, but it's got some because I put her at the 55 mark,
Hmm.
so just a little, just a sprinkle of gray, just a sprinkle. So
If you
I
guys,
like.
Candace just put the link to her class on my Facebook page because TikTok decided it didn't want to let me be great and go live on my own page today. So if you're looking for Candace's class, you can go back over to my Facebook page. It's there for everybody to do their thing.
Oh, she does look like Miss Janice. You right about that.
She
Yep,
does.
she does. She does look like Miss Janice.
Uh-huh. She does.
Let's see. I want a husky male. I want a big guy, 6'5". Yep, that's Coach Regina. She
Mm-hmm.
we're playing with the Restream app tonight. We tried a different mode. We just hanging out. Our friend decided she was gonna be grown, so we was like, you know what? We'll just chill. We gonna chill since she out here being
Oh,
but their
Martine.
interpretation of husky don't match what I had in
ChatGPT said, "No,
mind.
ma'am. No, ma'am. We are not going to give you
Oh,
husky. No,
it says meet your towering nursing hero, warm-hearted strength in every pixel. Amen.
boy. Tell we need to give the nurse a little bit of belly for him to be husky."
Right. Uh, I
Uh,
was
see, we see
thinking
him. Yeah, absolutely.
husky, chunky,
Yes,
chunky is Renee.
absolutely.
Yeah, he's definitely an exit horse. Ex
Hmm.
nurse. Candace. So yeah, this
Uh,
is what this GP. The art side of this was really about like creating art. Uh oh, so they just made them bigger. They made them wider.
uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait a minute now. Wait
They
a
just made them
minute.
wider. It says
Wait.
now that's the Husky King energy you asked for. It really is not. It really is not.
he, he's very hulkish. He's very he's very hulkish.
Let me just call it what it is. I want a fat version. Give me fat.
Oh, oh, this is funny.
I did not
What
ask
if
for
they're gonna make him
this.
fat and muscular? I can't wait to see it.
Man, listen, let's see. Because they'll do the both. Oh, I'll do it. Yes, see,
Oh,
yes.
oh,
This
okay,
is what I
okay,
wanted. I
okay.
wanted this. See, yeah.
Dean called him a soap opera male nurse.
Yeah. Soap opera. Day to day. I like day to day though. Even though his head's
Hmm.
chopped off. That actually came out really, really great. Yeah. I was hoping that these would be quite inclusive because nurses show
Mm-hmm.
up all kinds of ways.
Mm-hmm.
Gender, race, ethnicity, age, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Can we just go man on the street? A man on the street look? A dad bod man on the street.
Yeah, he do
Absolutely.
look like Luke Cage a little bit. You right.
Yeah, absolutely.
I said dad bod man on the street leaving his shit from the hospital. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I actually like that. Hmm,
Okay, all right. Let's look.
not
Let's look
bad.
at him. Mm-hmm.
That's not really a dad bod, but
Mm, mm, mm.
it's not really a dad bod.
That's
But they
not really a
look,
dad
that's a
bod.
miracle. They spelled hospital correct. It's the little things. Look at there. Hospital. Spell
Okay,
correct.
okay.
No extra L's or I's.
Well, maybe they think his scruffy beard is daddish.
That's what I would think.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Mm-hmm.
like it. Like his shoes are weather because nurses are on their feet all the
Right.
time. He's taking his mask off for the day. He's got a
Mm-hmm.
coffee because he's exhausted. Like I like it. He's got his hat on because he's leaving. Lots of little
Mm-hmm.
details there. So it did the thing. It did
It's
the
got
thing.
it's got the golden hour in the background.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That came out good. So that's the art part of this. Let's see. What else do we have? I don't
Yep,
remember.
Luke Cage. Mm-hmm. Yep, yep. Absolutely.
Oh yes, I forgot. So I have been knee deep in the ideogram, y'all. Knee deep. And so this second chat, let me show y'all again. Okay. I made this second conversation. I wanted that one to center around word prompts because when you go to like Etsy and you're starting to do that market research, there are a lot of either t-shirt designs, Tumblr designs, and so I really wanted to make sure that I provided some good quality prompts to support your ability to create products that you can put on Etsy and other places. Now, here's what I did notice. Based on my market research, they are really wanting like as detailed, like specific. So yes, nursing, but ICU nurse,
Mm.
pediatric nurse, hospice nurse, right? So they're wanting things that are very specific or that you can layer, like you can put their name in addition to the exact type of nurse they are. So these are some word prompts and in a little bit I'll pull them into so y'all can see what these prompts look like. I'll pull them into ideogram. I don't know. And then of course I had to give you all the dates. And this is what's critical with these dates. Okay. Okay. With these dates, y'all, there are opportunities to celebrate 12 months out the year.
Wow.
Okay. From March, and they don't even have a whole list because there are some in January as well. They're missing some. So you can ask them to give you the ones from January. Which from a strategy standpoint, you could do launches. You really can be strategic about when you bring or highlight your nurse related products throughout the year. So it's not just May, but it's throughout the year. And that's not even a full list.
I love it.
And then this is my new baby right here. This is my new baby.
What is that?
This is my new baby. I'm not gonna. I won't put it in all my GPTs. It's gonna be dependent, but when I can, I will. So this is my, and I'm gonna be giving out keywords tonight.
Mm-mm. Oh, uh-oh, guys.
So y'all better hang out because I'm giving out keywords. Okay. So the last kind of piece of this puzzle, I realized early on that I was good at market research and that with the assistance of tools like eRank and Everbee, I can find the right keywords to put my products at the like on the first page. So a lot of my products on Etsy have been on the first, even if they're not now, over the product's life cycle, they've been on the first page, and most of them are still on the first page.
I love it.
So that's because of my SEO. And when I was because I don't do it as much as I used to, but when I was regularly marketing those products, talking about them a lot, emailing about them, all of that resulted in getting on the first page. But if you don't have the right words attached to your product, child, bye. you like ain't nobody gonna. And just think about it. When the last, like Regina, think about it. When is the last time you went to the third and fourth page to find what you needed?
Shoot, that's been a long time, especially.
You went to the third or fourth page of a search to find what you need. Y'all let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chats. Let's talk about it for a minute. When's
It's
the last time?
it's been a while. I haven't really. I do one, maybe two. Um,
But when you make your purchase, what page does it come off of?
the first
The
page.
first page.
Yeah, the first
Most of
page.
us, we may go look at that second page, and then we're usually
Mhm.
disappointed by what we see.
Mhm.
And then we go right on back to the first page and
Yeah.
find what we need. So from a strategy standpoint, when you're putting, yeah, see, Candace said, not really. No, you don't buy nothing from the second page.
Mm-mm.
Nobody does. Right? So you want your products to be on the first page. You want it to be there. And so what I've started doing is adding some SEO. And let me explain something to you. I know I'm talking a lot, but we got time. I got time today.
Mhm.
Okay, I got time. Um, Hold on.
They're like, where are you, Martine?
I'm
Where?
here. Let me
Okay, there
come
you
back
are.
because we need to have a larger conversation before I get into
Okay.
this. Okay, SEO. And y'all can fight me on this, but I said what I said. Okay. When you ask ChatGPT to, because I've done the research, that's why I'm saying this. So when you ask ChatGPT to give you SEO, it does. It pulls SEO from any publicly
Mhm.
available places it can. Google is one of them. However, ChatGPT makes decisions about what's considered good SEO. Now we already know ChatGPT is not 100%. So let's say you want to do wall art for African Americans. Then it'll say, well, a good search term or a good keyword is African American cultural word art. They don't, ChatGPT just, what it found was some people somewhere type those words, and then ChatGPT strings them all together and calls it a keyword.
Mm.
But it's not actually what the person typed in the search bar. All right. It's a combination of things that ChatGPT found. And then a lot of times it
Mm.
smushes them together. Okay. This hurts you in the long run because it's not the words that people actually type. It's pieces of words that people may type together, but it can never prove to you that people actually
Mm.
type those words together. All
Okay.
right. So that's why I say when you get my GPT, I've pulled my SEO from actual data of what people have actually typed into the computer, not what ChatGPT done strung together and called SEO. Okay, there's a difference. All right, so I'm doing some of the market research for you for this product. Yeah, Black Girl Designs. Yeah, Michelle said, "Oh my God, yes, ChatGPT SEO is
Yeah.
yeah."
Mhm.
It's not a bad thing, but just understand that because you are not putting in the exact words in the exact order as a person that types them in the computer, with the way the consumer typed them in,
Mhm.
then the words are mismatched and it won't push your product up to higher in the search results. All right. So that's why. Will the SEO get you in? Will ChatGPT's SEO get you in the stratosphere? Yeah, but I don't want to be on the stratosphere. I want to be on the first page.
Yep.
First page. Ain't nobody said that they purchased from the second, and they showed on purchase on the fourth or the fifth.
Mm-mm.
So you want your products to be on the first page. Same thing with Google. If your I'm about to say Spotify, Shopify shops, your websites, your beacon pages, the more good quality SEO, when people search for a certain thing in that Google bar, you raise the chances of your product showing up on the first page, and they're more likely to buy from you. But you got to have the right words tied to it. All right. So for nursing, did some research, and I found words that people are actually using. Okay. These are words that people are actually using. Okay. So, with this part of it, it's going to tell you what the keyword is, how many people have searched for it, the competition. 6,000 is very low. Anything under 10,000 is great. That's not a lot of people. Okay. Now I'm gonna drop these keywords in the chat for y'all. I'm gonna drop them in the chat. No worries. Consider it a freebie for tonight. And if you
Mm-hmm.
join the Patreon, then you will get all of them. You get everything. All right. It's also going to tell you the top performing products, the stores that did well on Etsy, and it'll give you the reasoning, and it'll tell you how much they made. All right. So this one about $500 a month. These about $200 a month. Guys, this is just one product in their shop. All right. I consider $200 a month good for one single product that I made one time. But that's me. All right. So it's gonna get, and then let's say you get a chart like this, and you're like, I don't know what this means. Just ask. What does search volume, competition, and keyword score mean? And it'll tell you. Just ask. It's just a question that you ask. Hey, Toya, I dropped all of those in the chat for you. You can have them. Consider it a freebie. If you want them and you're on TikTok, then hey, Toy, if you want them in there and you're on TikTok, send me a DM. I'll send them to you. Okay. So that's probably the best part. To me, that's the best part because it takes care it does the work for you. You ain't gotta do the work. All right. Oh, I was supposed to show y'all these ideograms. Let me show y'all these ideograms. Y'all know I love the art, but the art don't mean nothing if you don't have, if the product is not on the first page. It don't mean nothing. I'm gonna do this ICU nurse right here. And then let's share this tab instead. Lord, I gotta log on to everything. I do have a premium, but it's Saturday night, so it might run a little slow. I know it did hospice nurse. I don't know if hospice nurses would want a t-shirt, but oh, these came out good. Look at her.
Oh, those are nice.
Yeah, those came out good. Ooh, Guardian of the Night Shift. Okay. I like that little play on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So these PNGs, I would take these, upscale them into I would upscale these in gigapixel, and you're good to go. Rip the background off if you want to, but there's a lot that you can do Let me think. What are some other kinds of nurses? Um.
There are, you said ICU nurses, there are baby nurses, there are orthopedic nurses.
Ooh. I can't
Um,
spell orthopedic, but that's okay.
there are intake nurses. Those the ones that are sitting behind when you come in and be like, "Can I have your medical card?" Those are nurses.
Ooh.
Um,
Brandy said a lab scientist.
that's nice.
I didn't even know
Yep,
that was a thing.
yep.
They got.
Labor and delivery. Um, there's surgical nurses.
Oh, let me do a surgical nurse. I like that. Do surgical nurse. Uh.
Oh, we're getting respiratory nurses,
Oh,
pediatric nurses.
respiratory nurse. All right, let's see what it do here. Let's see what the GPT do.
We're still seeing your ideogram or
Oh, I know.
audiogram. Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
know.
oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Just making sure. Just making sure. Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you
Mm-hmm.
getting fancy, bringing in all these things. Just as fancy.
Mm-hmm.
She's fancy.
Child.
She's
Mm-hmm.
fancy.
I know y'all over there screenshotting. It's okay. I love y'all though. I love y'all though. Nah, y'all get them keywords though. Go get them keywords. They're in the
Hmm.
chat. If you're on TikTok, just send me a DM.
And for everybody that is on my page, I placed them in the chat a little bit earlier. Um,
I don't like
uh,
that one. I ain't
ooh.
feeling this one.
Okay, next one.
Yeah, that one don't. That one don't. That one don't do it.
No, no, no.
Hold on, let me go look because I did surgical nurse the other day and I think I was disappointed too. That may be a hard one for them to do. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta play with it. Oh, those school nurses are cute. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I did a OR nurse. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But look at her, psych nurse was cute.
Mm-hmm. A peds nurse. That one's cute though, Martine.
Yeah, I like this piece, and even though his thing ain't right, I would try to fix
Mm-hmm.
that. But these other three were actually really cute.
Mm-hmm.
But those are tumblers. When you have a person that's ill and in the hospital, guys, when you have really good nursing staff, make sure you take care of them. My personal preference is to avoid food. So I don't like bringing the nurses food, but you can do them a little tumbler, do them a little T-shirt,
Mm-hmm.
do them a card.
Right.
Um,
Right.
that's just a personal preference. I don't like. That's just me though. I fully recognize that that's just me.
For
People
when
have
my mom was in
allergies.
the my mother was in the hospital, I would give Starbucks gift cards.
Yeah, yeah.
So you can create using the artwork from your GPT, a little card holder, and then just leave them right at the charge nurse, and she'll be in charge of giving out the cards to all the nurses that are on duty. So yeah, absolutely.
Brandy, what you think about these for lab scientists? What you think? Hold on, let me go back. Dean said, "Click, click."
Dude, that's hysterical. Dude. He's like, screenshot, screenshot, screenshot.
That's hilarious. I really like this with these. What is this DNA strands?
Uh-huh.
Don't give me the line.
And
I'm
then
an English
the
teacher.
beakers and all the
Ooh,
test strip
thank the Lord for
organizers.
Regina, cause I ain't know what the rest of this was. I was like, I'm gonna blub this so bad. This is cute though. Precision in every drop. Yeah.
Come on now.
Oh, let me do phlebotomist. Oh Lord, I can't spell
Ooh,
phlebotomist.
a
Ooh,
phlebotomist.
phlebotomist. That's all right. Okay, so Brandon gave it a yes. So
Okay.
this
All
part of
right.
the GPT, y'all know how these GPTs work. It's gonna be iffy, but for the
Mm-hmm.
most part, not bad.
Not
A
bad.
few of my
Not bad at
husband's
all.
nurse, flight nurses. That is a thing. That's a job. A
Yep,
lot
it
of
is.
traveling nurses work as flight nurses. They usually do that work in hard to reach communities. So think about communities where almost everybody live in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
That
There,
kind of
there.
thing.
Look, there's a TV series called Flight Nurse. So
Really?
yes, yes.
I didn't know that. Hey
Yeah.
Ardell.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that.
Toya wrote in phlebotomist. How do you spell it? In the chat. In the
Thank you,
chat.
child, because
If
yeah.
we would have been here going FH.
And that's it. That's it, and that's all.
No,
Mm-mm.
actually, I knew it was PH, but I'm just
Mm-mm.
saying.
Nope. No, 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 no. Now, I will say, it wouldn't surprise me if, you know
Oh,
what?
you like the show too? I love that show. It's so good. So much mayhem happens. Uh, Drawn to make a difference. Come on.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh,
Let's see. Now, this is a hard one to spell, so it may not spell it right. I don't like that one.
mm-mm.
And that one's not spelled right. So I would say this one's probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go pull that prompt and give it some feedback and see if it'll refine it.
Don't give them a gift card. Haters may report them. That's horrible.
Oh, for real? It's like accepting a bribe. Is that what you're saying, Brandy?
That's terrible. But if
Mm.
I give it to every single one, because I gave it to every single one of the nurses that was on shift, not just one. I gave it to everybody.
So they gotta all go down together. And can't nobody lose a whole shift of nurses. I'm gonna tell you that right now. They're gonna shut their head nurse gonna be like, that's all right. Because what I can't do is lose this whole shift.
Yeah. Yeah, because my mother was in step down for a while. So I loved my nurses.
Let me go find. Now I want to find this. Which one was?
Oh, they could.
Oh, look at there.
She said they consider it a kickback. That's horrible. Oh, that one's nice with the lungs.
Yeah, look at the flower. I was thinking about you and these flowers.
You know me. I love a good floral. I
Mm-hmm.
love a good floral.
These came out cute. Oh, so look at how. Okay, let's. Man, this GPT is actually rolling now. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you guys look at the lungs? So the tree is upside
Mm.
down. The tree is upside down, and the roots,
Mm-hmm.
right, carry the blooms,
Right.
right? They kick out back out to the blooms. So it's two trees that are upside down. It's actually quite beautiful. Let me see what this one look like. Yeah, that one too. Both of those.
Yeah, and it represents the fact that our breath is grounding as well,
Ooh,
right?
I like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is petty. Okay, well, probably a card, a paper card.
Boo.
Uh,
Boo. Yes.
paper card. Yeah. But within your own families now, you can do what you want because ain't no
Mm-hmm.
kickback there. Ain't no
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't like y'all, we had a lot of nurses, and so I just
Mm-hmm.
I people have allergies, they have dietary restrictions because they want to for religious reasons. And so I've just like try to avoid food.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with your firefighters and that kind of thing. It's very kind that you want to make them something, but it's really not the best option at all. Okay, so
Yeah, Sherilyn. We're the kind of people that will be at the poetry readings going, yeah, man, yeah, yeah, Yeah.
All right, so that's my GPT, y'all. I'm super proud of this GPT. Shout out to all the nurses. Buy them something, the nurses in your lives.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Definitely a huge market for it. In the more recent years, people are purchasing things to sell, purchasing things, and personalization is really key. So if you know that the person's a specific type of nurse, you can offer products and services around that specific niche. So I would call it like a sub niche.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. For
yeah.
sure.
Let me catch up on some
Yeah, we're just here having some fun. Yeah, everybody that just joined, thank you for joining. He was like nothing monetary. I think it's just Busilla. I remember when we were
nurses
able
work
to.
too hard for that.
Right, right. Okay, we'll be more. The, if something happens to someone else, we'll be more careful with that. But I was like, here, everybody.
Well, if you check out, if you connect with Sherilyn, she can do cards for y'all.
Right.
Just saying, because cards are her thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I loved our nurses. They were the best. They were the best.
Yeah, we had some really, really, really great nurses. Her dialysis nurses, man, they were the. She had some great nurses.
And Shirley said she said she sure can as she's typing it in the
I talk, baby. Listen, drop the link in the chat. Brandy said, just be discreet and
hmm
just be discreet in
I'm
your
sorry,
choices and how you
Brandy.
support.
Have you met me? Have you
Cause
ever
she
met me?
bust up in that. Hi guys, just a little something for you
And you, and
and
you.
you.
Hey, David, come here. I'll remember the
Thank you, Valencia. Glad you. Good morning, good afternoon, simply Aisha. Good afternoon, good evening, good evening.
Oh
Um,
gosh,
Thank you.
that is
Valencia said nice.
hysterical.
That nice GPT. Thank you. It's considered doing like a kickback, Sherilyn. Any kind of what Brandy the Creative Sanctuary said was that gift cards, that kind of thing is considered a kickback.
Randy said, "That's why I said it." LOL. She's like, "See, Brandy, I came in with all this stuff, and I was like, I love my nurses." They're probably like,
Yeah.
"Oh
So Sherilyn,
God."
my pet peeve is when you're gifting your service industry people like food. So I always say no food, but you could do cards. Um, and of course, guys, those of you who have your own shops, you can. People are purchasing these for their aunts that are nurses. We're right on graduation season, so a lot of people are getting their white coats. I think that's what it's called,
Mm-hmm.
right? So a lot of white coat ceremonies are happening or about to happen. Um, so tons of opportunity. You don't have to gift to the nursing staff at the hospital, but you can certainly give as graduation gifts. And for those people pinning, thank you. Whoo, thank you. So I'm like, I've been seeing it on the internet. They're wearing the white coats and they're doing a ceremony. I don't know what it's called, but I know it's special. Pinning ceremony. Thank you. White coat ceremonies happen too, but pinning ceremonies are probably more appropriate for
Mm-hmm.
nursing. Um, so yeah, I put the QR code on the screen so that you guys can join the Patreon at the base level. That's one. That's just one GPT. You get two more, one from Regina, one from myself. We'd love to have
Mm-hmm.
you at that level plus 100 images. So y'all
Yep.
grab y'all a spot. Patreon subscribers, hey y'all.
Hey
Y'all
y'all. Hey.
GPTs in there. Y'all GPTs are already in there.
Yep, they're in there. I put mine in last night. Martine was like, I saw when Martine woke up and I was still awake.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, she working.
Mm-hmm. And anybody that got that email at 3 o'clock this morning, I apologize. If you were
I make no apologies. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Y'all need to turn y'all notifications off.
because I work at night, right? I used to when I was um working for corporate America, I made all of my people who reported to me turn their notifications off at night because I work at night. So I would get ideas of what I wanted them to do in the morning. And I would send it like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and they were like, ma'am, what were you doing?" I said, This message," and I would put at the top, "Only read once you're on." That's it. That's it. Was that Valencia?
Valencia says, yes, my goddaughter just got accepted into the upper division
Oh,
nursing
that's
program.
awesome.
Congratulations. So I need to give her something special. Well, you got the
Mm-hmm.
GPT already, so go to town, sis, and then just, let us know what you end up making. If
I
that
can't wait to
GPT
see
helps.
it.
Yeah. Hey Sabrina.
Oh, Sabrina, hey
Sabrina, we
girl.
doing 2 out of 3 ain't bad, child. So ain't no T today. It's just
No,
R and M.
just R&M.
Which also no, this will not be the norm because Sundays with TRM takes us out.
Yeah.
It takes us out, man. I don't think y'all realize, but we work on that all throughout the week, and
Mm-hmm.
then Sunday, I could mentally it starts for me around 4 or 5, so a couple hours before, and then we usually try to do a small debrief. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like 5 hours on a Sunday. So
Right.
no. That's why we're kind of laid back and slow tonight because we know that Sunday's coming.
Sunday we have to be the energy level. What do they call it? 10x energy level. It has to be 10x energy
Yeah.
level on Sunday.
Yeah.
Today is about 5x. We're at 5x
Mm-hmm.
energy level.
Mm-hmm.
But Sunday we're on 10. My brain is going fire, 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 connection, 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 fire, fire. And then Martine, love you, Martine. And she just goes with me no matter where I run throughout the world, and she just brings it in, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, I was thinking that maybe you could do X, Y, and Z, and she's like, ping, ping, pow, pow, boom, 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 and I'm like, that Martine.
Yeah. I've learned your rhythm. So Sabrina says, "Oh, I know. Yeah, girl. Yeah. Yeah, it's a yeah. We love y'all. That's how
Mhm.
we share our love. That's what I'll say. That's how
Yeah,
we share
yeah,
our
for
love because
sure.
it's a commitment. But we enjoy it. Hey, Veronica.
Oh, hey, Veronica. Yeah, we are
Oh.
just having ourselves a good time on our laid back Saturday Eve afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yesterday was Riley's birthday,
Mm.
and she was super
Does
excited.
she like her outfits?
Baby, let me tell you, her
Ain't
Puma
telling
tennis
nothing.
shoes were the first thing that went on. They were the first thing. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
love that for her.
She was sitting there opening her stuff with her shoes on. Her shoes.
Ma'am. Riley. Well, I'm glad she
she
had a good birthday.
she did, but I think she loved the perfume more than she loved the clothes. I think
She loved the who?
the perfume. I got her that cute little set from Bath and Body Works. So now she
Uh,
thinks she's got. I started her collection, guys. I started her
mm.
collection because I have a collection. So she has
Oh, I
her
know she
first starter
loved it.
collection.
Oh, I bet she did. She's feeling really grown up.
Oh man, she made her mother spray her down before she went to the movies. They had
Aww.
a mommy daughter date for her
Yeah.
birthday, and she was
Yeah.
like, "I need my perfume
Aw.
on."
I love that. And I'm glad she had a good time.
She did. They're at Universal Studios today.
Oh, maybe she got a birthday weekend for the stars.
Baby, yeah, yeah, come on now, it's Riley. It's Riley.
Ooh, that got fancy.
It's Riley.
I
You know,
love it.
she's
Sherilyn says she's been working on those nurse ones for t-shirts. Hint, hint.
mm,
I feel like we're gonna be seeing some new products out of Essence of
mm,
Expressions.
mhm.
I like it. Me
Okay.
like
Oh,
it a lot.
yep. Super excited.
So what you got in your bucket, Regina? I know you said you had a GPT coming.
Mm. Yeah, I created a GPT. Um, you guys know that I love floral backgrounds. I don't know if you guys can tell.
Just a little
that,
bit.
that I love floral backgrounds. And I love collaging. So the GPT that is in our Patreon is all it has a combination of both, right? So you can do the floral backgrounds or you can create the collage imagery. So when I created it, I wanted something that I could play with and have fun with and have exotic florals instead of, just the regular rose and carnation. I wanted something that was a little bit more expressive than that. So I decided, let's see if I can bring it in.
Yeah, bro. I'm about to say, let's look. Let's take a look and see. Let me take a
Uh,
little looky see, a little looky loo.
I'm gonna probably go into a.
Man, they got it hot up in here, man. Good lord. Woo, it's hot.
Mm, yeah, right there I am. I have you guys in a tunnel. All right, so can you see my screen?
We sure can. It's a
Okay,
little bit cut off. Let me see what it look like on the people internet.
okay. So just like Martine said, we hope that ChatGPT does what it's supposed to do. But
That's
um,
better right here.
all right, cool, cool, cool. So as you can see, you just click on it and boom,
Ooh,
it creates the floral where you can collage everything. So when you're collaging, you can take each one of the sections of the flowers, cut them out, and make them what you want. Then also you can switch your blooms up. So let's just copy this so I can do that. We're gonna switch it
zoom
up.
out a little bit. I don't know why it's zooming like this. Zooming weird. Can you zoom out a little bit?
I am totally.
You're totally zoomed out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can you see it?
Yeah,
I wonder what's going on with it.
that's better.
Okay. All right. So let me get
That's
my.
probably the best. Y'all,
Okay.
my allergies. Sorry.
Oh, no problem. But yeah. So it just creates. Every single time you do it, it creates a different look. And then let's do the next one. Of course, I went to Sparkle already. You can change your color palette, and it's going to continue to give you different looks of different florals for you guys to then place on different things. Like this one has more of a gold hue, and they're all kind of vintage, super realistic looking flowers that you can place a person in front of or have as a background screen. Um, let's try. 16 by 9. Let's change it. And you can ask it to do almost anything for florals. And especially for those who are making journal covers, there's a really big trend of having them really large and then having borders on the side with the person's name so they can personalize it. I love doing that. Let's see what else. Let's change the color palette. And it's a fun GPT. I love backgrounds. A lot of times both Martine and Talia do a lot of foreground like characters, and I was like, we also need backgrounds as well. So that is one of the reasons why I chose. I don't know why it's given the color palette. Let's change it back to one by one.
I sure want that one. No, that's right up my alley right there. Hey, Linda, how's it going? Yes, it was time. You know how your hair start getting a little itchy. You gotta take that down. So I had to take it down. I was like, man. And I think when I took it down, whatever little what's called pollen,
Hmm.
then made his visit.
So yeah,
Ooh.
they're all so pretty. Like I love all of the imagery that comes from it. It just really does its thing. And as you guys can see, that's a sneak peek of the other GPT I'm working on.
I'm about to say you telling us what you got been in bed with what's in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Girl. I'm glad
Yeah.
I went first. None for me, son.
Okay, that helped me whatever my husband.
Yeah. So it is, just a really fun GPT to play with.
I didn't have a
And
chance to play for that. I'm gonna have to go find the link. This is dead on for this is great for Mother's Day, second Christmas too.
like for your card covers
Mm-hmm.
and personalization and all of the things. So I'm moving them.
Side note, while she's moving her stuff across, y'all, pressed flowers and the pressed flower aesthetic, which I know these aren't pressed, but the collage feel, the look of them, they give me like the pressed feelings. All of that's trending this year. The floral aesthetic and the pressed flowers, that's trending.
Let's see, what color do we want? But you can just continue to do all of them over and over and over again. And here is the versions from.
Hey,
Okay.
Diana Studio, come. Hey.
Oh, I love that
Girl,
one.
let me go find this link real quick. So
I
y'all
love that one.
Patreon subscribers, I hope y'all tapped into this. I hadn't had a chance, but I'm sure going over there and going and finding it.
Look at that
Ooh.
one. And you
Now
can
you got
turn
my
them.
mind swirling.
And remember, over in Midjourney, you guys can turn these into repeating patterns. So you can take the same one, the same thing, do it again, and type in tile, and it turns it into a repeating pattern. So not only do you get the center one, you now. Oh, you said you haven't gotten a chance to play with it yet? Yeah. And you can turn them into paper.
Man, journal covers, boom.
Mm-hmm. So now you see how it's a repeating pattern.
Shoot, that could be fabric.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So Diana asked a great question. Is this in school? No, Diana, it's not in school. Talia, Regina, and myself. Talia's not on tonight, but we have a Patreon subscription, and you can access all three of our GPTs for one low rate, plus over 100 images. So we
Mm-hmm.
are DCT coaches, but um, this is our own project. Yep, TRM. Yep. You've
Mm-hmm.
probably seen it on the calendar and wasn't sure what it is. That's us.
But yeah,
Man,
so
I love all these, Regina. I just need you to know.
thank you.
I just need you to know. Matter of fact, I'm headed right on to the Patreon right now so I can go put me a little design together.
Mm-hmm. And if you like something, remember you can always use this, then come here, and then use it as a style reference. And let's hold the shift key, use it as an image reference, and let's tile it. So you can come and play with it a little bit more and have more of the same aesthetic that you like, especially when you're using Midjourney. I'm going to style it and image it. And we're going to come in and come up and see what it does. So, Midjourney is one of those things that, you can start off over in ChatGPT. This is your base. And I haven't even used these as describes to get even more text to image prompts. So it just really has an amazing ability. You see how it took that same image, this one right here, took this image, and then I turned it into a repeating pattern, which is right here. And you can do all of that with just one prompt, getting a number of things. And now you can start off with that one image. And then you know how the trend with the journals is to have the separator pages. These could be your separator pages.
So, talk to us a little bit more about that. Sherilyn asked a great question. She says she just doesn't
Mhm.
understand the towel thing. How do you make it usable as a pattern for a customer?
Okay, so it is like having seamless paper. And
Mm.
the best way to start these off, and let me check my aspect ratio, is to have a 1 by 1. So if you have a 1 by 1 aspect ratio, you're able to have it seamless all the way around. Rather, if you start with a different aspect ratio, it may be seamless right to left or top to bottom, side to side or top to bottom. But with a 1 by 1, if you're able to do a seamless pattern all the way around. So doing that allows you to be able to, like, when you're Sherilyn, when you're going into, let's say, Creative Fabrica, start by doing some research on seamless paper, and then you'll be able to create seamless paper packs with these, with all your different florals and different colors and different things like that. Thank you so much.
So, to me, Sherilyn, I already know you do cards, but when I think from a monetization standpoint, if you like, let's say you started doing card parties, right?
Hmm.
So if you were doing card themed parties, then part of putting their cards together could be picking across a set of seamless patterns to bring in the final aesthetic. That was what kind of ran across my mind as she was talking through that.
Yeah, yeah, you're gonna move them to Canva and put them side by side, to make your seamless pattern. Absolutely, absolutely. But they
Now
all
you,
started with this, right? So this was the first image
I love
that
all of those. Let me go
that
get my
came
Trinity.
out. Download.
Y'all know when y'all run across a really good GPT, but I be trying to pin it.
And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take each image that I got, that I have from the GPT, and I'm going to bring it in, and I'm going to do a describe on it, right? So I will be able to get even more prompts than I did before. And the same thing with Martine's Nurse GPT. All of those things, bring those in to Midjourney, or take them into Chat GPT. Get more images, more prompts. You can make tons of things in the GPT, but use the imagery to actually expand the palette. And you can use them a number of ways. So let's say you want to get closer to the look of this image, you're going to go here. You're going to bring in the prompt, You're going to come up here, you're going to turn it into a style reference, and then you're going to hit that button. So there's so many ways to have fun with Midjourney and your imagery from Chat GPT that's created from every single one of these GPTs. Like Martine could have gone in, brought her nurse that she had into Midjourney, done a describe on it, used the same a prompt that Describe gave, and use the image to now enhance the image that she has over in Midjourney. So without the imagery, this is what you're getting, just the plain prompt. And when I brought the image over, now this is what I'm getting. You see the difference? It's starting to pick up the essence of the imagery over in ChatGPT and bring it into Midjourney. So you can play around with it and get whatever kind of aesthetic that you like. So, her handsome guys, she could have brought those guys over and did all of that. But yeah, so this is what I've been working on. I thoroughly, 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 thoroughly enjoy it. I had a really
Diana
good time
said,
creating it.
"Yes, beautiful."
Thank you.
I'm glad you did. I think it brings in a new, fresh. We've been doing. I know Talia and I both been doing people. So I
Mm-hmm.
like that this brings another like fresh perspective to the Patreon package that y'all are gonna get. We all are very different, but we
Yeah.
love working together. But what makes that a really good thing is that as you go through the products, um, it's like you're getting three people for the price of one. Instead of you paying each one of us separately, you get to leverage all of our unique skills, talents, and abilities
Mm-hmm.
for one low rate. So yeah, because I hadn't
Oh,
even played with this one. I ain't even know. I knew that florals were still trend. Well, florals are kind of classics, but pressed florals have been trending as of late. And if y'all want to join the Patreon, we'd love
mm-hmm.
to have you. The bottom tier is $17 a month. 3 GPTs, 100 pieces of art from 3 talented GPT creators.
So because Martine said pressed flowers are trending, of course, what did I do?
She pulled in
I
a pressed flower aesthetic. Yup.
mm-hmm.
And sure enough, yup. And that would be perfect on top of a journal cover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And let's go. Just turn on watercolor. And see, these are all the little commands that you guys can do with any of our GPTs. Like if you
Mm.
wanted to change the aesthetic, you wanted to have them a little bit lighter. You see how I put the watercolor background in there, and it just changed the look of the floral. Boom. And now you have the more pressed flower aesthetic.
Mm. Yup. Journal covers done.
Mm-hmm.
You got me
I love
thinking
that
now.
one.
I'm gonna go push y'all. I'm gonna. Regina's got my brain firing. Regina, we got some good news in the chat. You want me to share it with you?
What's the good news?
Brandy with the Creative Sanctuary just joined the Patreon. Whoop whoop
Oh,
whoop
oh, that's
whoop.
awesome.
We're
That's
so glad to have
awesome.
you. So glad to have you, Brandy. Thanks for joining. You got 3 overachievers. That's gonna be your biggest problem. We all be doing too much. It's a great problem to have.
So you can move this and get the color scheme that you want. You can do all of those things when you are playing with the GPT. You see now I moved it to jewel tones. And then of course I'm going to ask for crystals. Oh,
Michelle said I would put words on it for faith-based journals.
oh, that would be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That would be beautiful.
Mm-hmm. For my physical crafting, I would go get them foils out. I'm telling you right now.
Look, see,
I
now
would
I've
go
added
get the
crystals.
foils.
You see, I've added crystals into it because I love crystals. And let's give
Oh,
it.
hold on. Pull that up. Let me see that again.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, I see them.
You see there now. There's
Yeah.
crystals.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Brandon. We love y'all too. Hey, Kelly. Kelly in the house. Hey, sis. Glad to see you. Sending you virtual hugs and love, my
Uh-huh.
dear. Hey, if Yvette Creative Vibes. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Miss Janice. Oh, Miss Janice, we just made a portrait. They said it looked like you.
We sure did. We sure
Mm-hmm.
did.
We'll have to show it to you.
Mm-hmm. You said here the brooch centers.
Man, there's just so much that we could do with this.
And then if you don't want all the flowers, you just ask for a single flower and it'll break it out for you.
Oh! Hold up. See, wait a minute. Cause I
There you
had an
go.
idea. Let me
Mm-hmm.
go back. Let me get my I had some ideas. I got a little off track.
You see,
I
you got a
really
little.
love that purple with the green and the creams. That really speaks to me. Really, really like that a lot.
Yeah, so you just keep playing with it and doing what you want to do. You can ask it for different flower types. I just wanted the flowers to be just different. Not your traditional flowers that you always get. When I created it, and boom, there's a single.
That's pretty too. A lot of people are also doing a bunch of this the Airbnbs. They're
Mm-hmm.
gathering up their girl pals and they're just going to hang out in the Airbnbs, and what's happening is their friends, I guess the lead friend, the
Mm-hmm.
friendager, the friend manager is gifting journals and matching pins and pajamas. Like, guys, there's a whole lot of opportunity to take
Oh yeah.
your
Oh
artwork,
yeah.
these GPTs, and really go all out with these personalized, unique items to just chef's kiss on the beginning or end of a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful um, girls' weekend in.
I love these. That one's my
These
favorite.
singles, oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one looks like you. This
Mm-hmm.
deep midnight.
Mm-hmm. Once again, what is it, Martine? The opulence tone.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's opulence. All you took the words. I was like, oh, this is opulence all day long.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's a great idea. Sabrina said these will make nice bridal gift bags or wrapping paper. It sure
ooh,
would.
yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. But yeah, so that is my GPT.
Hey,
Let's see,
Ella.
start right here. Well, that was
Glad to
mine.
have you.
So uh, I really, really loved creating it. It was so amazingly fun. And now I'm going to create something that's a little bit more whimsical for my next one. So just having fun and playing around. But oh, Miss Janice, about showing her the image.
Oh yeah, let me
Yeah.
go. Let me go pull. No, I gotta go find it, y'all. Cause y'all know I done started up so many. I done started so many new prompt chats. Y'all don't sleep on keywords. Don't sleep on keywords. I need to get y'all want some
Mm-hmm.
more keywords tonight. I'm giving away keywords tonight. Y'all hang on. Tell your friend because I'm giving away keywords. I'm gonna talk
Mm-hmm.
about that next for a few minutes. Because I'm like when I first started all this, my big fella nursing guy, he gonna be on something too. I don't know what he gonna be on, but he gonna be on something.
I love it.
Um, But and I'm gonna just go ahead and tell y'all, hey, Chosen Styles, I'm gonna tell you how naive I was. So when I got started doing this, so if you're somebody who you like, I don't know nothing about no keywords, no worries, I didn't either. Okay, when I started and I was working in Chat GPT and I was working in, there we go. Miss Janice, this the one that's supposed to look like you. Um, Miss Janice gonna be like, no, that don't.
Mm.
But we think that looks like you, but she
What we
pretty.
see, what we see is a soft, beautiful, loving
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
person, and
Yep.
that is what we attach to you, Miss Janice.
Mm-hmm. I love her eyes in this.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that hair pretty? Yeah, it is pretty.
Yeah.
Um, when I started on this journey, I would see like in Etsy tags. I was like, tags?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what tags were, so I left them all blank. And then I
Mm.
was like, this probably is important. So then I would just make up words and put them there.
Martine, what?
I didn't know. I didn't know. I would just be like, I don't know, black woman, African American, uh, Mardi Gras. You know what a tag was? Child. And then it was worse because then I opened a Shopify. I ain't know what it was over there either. So then I was like, I just leave it blank over there. And so I would. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
yo!
that's hysterical.
Listen, I'm just telling you, I ain't know. I didn't. And then I
That
would
is
hear people
hysterical.
say the words SEO, which is search engine optimization. That's what that means. And I was like, that's too difficult. So then I was like, I don't need it. So then I did that for a little while. Then I couldn't figure out why my stuff wasn't getting wasn't showing up nowhere. It wasn't getting sold. And so I took some classes, and once I got it, I got it. And I was like, okay, so if the right words aren't attached to my products, no one will find them.
Mm-mm.
Miss Janice, that's exactly what I did. I was like, oh, I'm gonna just make up some tags. Here we go. I don't know. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did. And so once I learned, now when I don't do as many digital products. I'm doing way more teaching these days, but when I do, you better believe that the keywords are on there. They're in the title. Keywords need to be in the title, the description. If the platform you're using allows for tags, you want to put it in the tags, and it needs to be words that people are actually using when they look up stuff. Point blank. But what many people don't know, because I have not been talking about it, but I'm gonna open up we opening up the curtain, so don't go nowhere. And I'm gonna be giving out some keywords tonight. I'm gonna give out some keywords because um having the right kinds of keywords in your products really does make a difference. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It really, really does. Not having keywords at all means that your product is on page 1045.
Not 1045.
1045. Ain't nobody see. No, nobody see that.
Mm-mm.
Page
It's
46.
mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Ain't nobody see that.
No, nobody.
Nope. So there are a couple places that you can actually go and do your own market research. eRank is one. Everbee is the
Hey, Bree.
other. Um, hey Bree, Bree, we talking about how lacking of knowledge I had back in the day. I didn't know what keywords were.
No, no, Marty, you got to bring her up to speed. You got to tell her that you were
So
making up your own
I
words.
just made up my own keywords. I would either leave it blank or I put in my own keywords, child. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what I was doing. So I was like, man, I don't know. I'm tired. Because when you first start writing these product descriptions and Etsy listings, you go into it not realizing just how much work it is. And by the time I had made all my pictures, my mock-ups, my product, I was like, child, I'm tired. Tired. I don't want it no more. I
You're
don't
like,
want
no more, no more.
it. Mm-mm. And so I'm trying to get to where I'm. There we go. Get where I'm supposed to be.
And then earlier she gave away some keywords from that she has a GPT of nurses and beautiful portraits, and she gave keywords away for her nurse portraits. So she is doing her thing on the keyword side.
Yeah, because I don't want nobody else to be like me, lacking knowledge. And then the other part of it, so, and that's why I do recommend it if you're doing digital downloads, digital products. Um, you got to research, you got to find out what people are actually looking for. And then that takes time. Okay.
Hmm.
It takes a lot of time. I spend a lot of time researching. Okay. And researching is not asking Chat GPT, because I'm telling you straight up, Chat GPT be lying. When I build keyword reports, I have to check though if I use Chat GPT, which I usually only use it to do some of my high level research, but I
Hmm.
don't use it to search for keywords, because it just makes stuff up. It'll make stuff up in a minute. If it can't find the answer, baby, it'll make it up. I'll drop them back in there. But remember, Sherilyn, you are a part of the Sherilyn, you're a part of the Patreon, so you got all the keywords in the
Hmm.
GPT.
Right.
All right. So just don't forget that you are a Patreon subscriber. All right.
Hmm.
So let me share my screen, and I'm gonna share with y'all a couple of keywords. I'll drop them in the chat and kind of let you see. I haven't really talked to anybody about this, maybe except the team and one time last month.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, Shirley, you in there? You in the room? You in the room? So you got all the keywords. I only gave like the ones that was at the top of the GPT. I mean, you got full access.
Yep.
Um,
Absolutely.
so I have this. I do monthly reports. A lot of people don't know that I do monthly reports, and I actually will research some of the most popular holidays and some of the other products, and um I'll do your research. I can tell you what words are popping, and then there's this report that you can get. Let's see if you can see the report. Okay, cool. So in the report, I give you my licenses. This is not a PLR, people. This is not PLR. This is not MMR. Okay, okay, it's not none of that. But you can use the report to help you with your market research and your strategy development. But it's not a PLR. It's not an MMR. Okay. All right. So with these reports, each one is slightly different. They change up. But the big picture things is that I'm gonna always tell you kind of what's going on with the market. So like Mother's Day is $35.7 billion. People spend money. They spend money for Mother's Day on their mama. All right. Emotional, a whole lot of stuff. So it's diverse types of gifts. They range from everywhere. There's going to be a huge, like, if you get your keywords together, you'll see a spike in sales. If you get your keywords together, you're talking about your product, you're emailing about your product, you're coming on Sundays with TRM, it all works together. Okay. And then every year, Mother's Day is going to be back around. And so, it's something that you can do regularly. Also, what a lot of people don't know about Mother's Day is, and I'm going to show you this at the bottom. It's really about celebrating mothers all kinds of times. So anniversaries, um, their passing, so the passing of a mother, their birthday, Christmas. And so oftentimes people will purchase Mother's Day related things, even though it's not Mother's Day. So that's why you got to be strategic about all the words. So all of your words should actually not be Mother's Day. You should have words like gift for mom, gift from daughter-in-law, gift from daughter, gift from son. Okay, because even though you might be marketing it as a Mother's Day gift, people will buy that mother related item all different times of the year. All right. So I'll give you the top 10 words with the highest search value, highest earning potential on this report. I'm going to give you 3 of these. Okay. Fun fact, I learned this from Misha. Misspelled words are king. All right. So misspelled words, because people are using their fat fingers to type on their phones. They misspelling words. Nothing wrong with that. And so with these 3, Mother's Day gift, the gift and day is misspelled. It's got great search. 11,000 people wrote it wrong. Okay. There are only 13 Etsy shops that have products tied to this word. Y'all better go use that word. Go update some of your Mother's Day products that are Mother's Day products-ish.
Wow.
All right. 13 shops are using this, but it's 11,000 people have searched. Motherful Day. This is another one. Only 119 shops are even using that word, but it's showing up in 11,000 people search that way. Okay. And the third one, and I put them in the chat, so y'all got them. Gifted Mother Day. Okay. 11,000 people search for it. Only 120 shops have it in there. Okay. Keyword score of 95,000. Okay. And then I also give you like rationale behind why these sets of words work. Okay. And so all of these reports are kind of, sort of, in some way structured this way. All right. I'm going to show you the 3 that we have for this month. This is a graduation one. Graduation is a $6.1 billion industry. Okay. Structured pretty much the same. All right. So I'm going to give you 3. I'll give you 2. I'm giving a lot away today. Okay. This one doesn't have, oh, yes, it does. Congratulates, graduate. Okay. Totally misspelled. Ultra low competition. Only one person has it in their shop, but 713 people have searched using this spelling. All right. And then graduate party favors. 2. It's in 2 shops, but 908 people have searched for it. Let me give you out of them 2. There are 3 more. Okay. So I'm trying to give y'all some some tea on how to get your products on this first page. Let's see. And then I did Mother's Day, I did graduation. Easter. There we go. All right. So this is my Easter report. All right. This design comes from Talia's GPT, her pastel GPT. All right. So another big niche. If you're not, I'm selling look, I'm covering mine. So I'm trying to help y'all cover yours, right? I did Mother's Day, Easter, and graduation. These are my products. So I need you guys to make sure you have a graduation and Easter and a Mother's Day product. Okay. People are going to still spend money on these things. Don't miss out because there's just no reason to. Okay. $35.7 billion industry. People spend 270. I believe that because back in the day when I was, doing my mama thing, I would by the time I bought baskets, some ham, outfits to go to church, baby. I know I was at $200. I know I was. Okay, so all right. So let me give you some. Let me give you some words. Here we go. Easter basket for kids. Let's give you 4 from this list. 12,000 people searched Easter basket for kids, but it only showed up in 85 shops. Personalized Easter gifts. I've been noticing a lot more personalized. What about you, Regina? I've seen a lot of personalized Easter stuff.
Absolutely. There's a lot of personalized Easter stuff out there from
Mm-hmm.
the shirts. Your brushstroke shirts have a lot of name
Mm-hmm.
personalization on there.
Mm-hmm.
They're even now putting the brushstrokes on journal covers with name personalization, mugs. All of that is part
Mm.
of that whole personalization, especially coming up to Easter and Mother's Day. All of that personalization stuff is all over Etsy and Creative Fabrica, Creative Market. They all have that.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that, which tells me get y'all products out there. Okay. So let's see. Wooden name puzzle Easter. 8,000 people searched for it. 72. Very low competition. Okay. And I gave you the first 4. There are 10 words in total. Okay. So this is part of my membership. I have a keyword monthly report. It's $10 a month. With that $10, you get 3 reports. They're about to get their next round of reports. They are right now telling me which reports they want. There we go. They're now telling me which reports they want. So I'm just waiting for my votes to come in. If you're part of the Patreon, you get 1 report out of those 3. And then
Right.
if you want all 3, you've got to join the subscription. But I really put my heart into that because again, I didn't know until I knew like how bad I needed the right keywords. And what was happening once I was starting to do it correctly, um my products were showing up on the first page. And it happened the first time it happened with um some Mardi Gras products. Hey Taylor.
Hey, Taylor.
That's when it first started happening, and I was like, "Oh, I wasn't. I ain't got no huge following, so it was the keywords, and it would be like a random person from Idaho that I didn't know who they was, and that's when I knew I was on to something. So I'm just sharing that with you guys and listen, full disclosure, you can go to eRank and Everbee and get the reports for anything you need. The larger issue is you're gonna have to take time to learn those tools, and then you have to sort through the data. And so my subscription is just a way of giving you quick access without having to sort through a whole bunch of data to get what you need. I'm doing the work for you so that you can, get your stuff on the first page. That's what that's about. Okay. So I dropped it in all the chats everywhere that I could see. Because keyword research is usually the boring part, stuff people don't want to do. But if you don't do it, your stuff not gonna be on the first page.
Mm-mm.
TikTok people, if you want the keyword reports, you get 3 a month. Or if you're like, child, I don't need all of that, then each report is $5 each. And if you go to my profile and go to if you go to my profile and go to my landing page, it's on my landing page.
Mm-hmm.
All of the available reports. Trying to see if I got a free report right now. I do not.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, her keyword research is always so on point. I mean, she finds things we're like, oh, really? Wow. Okay. All right. So we'll start incorporating that. For all of those who were looking for her stuff on my page, I have placed all the keywords in chronological order: first, second, third, fourth. And her link to her monthly is there as well. So definitely go ahead and get it. Yep, absolutely.
Mhm.
Bree was like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Market research takes time, and I don't mind helping in that way because your girl didn't know. I was naive. I didn't know, and now that I know, I'll take the lick for y'all and try to get you some of these holidays.
For sure. For sure.
Um, I'm about to do something around self care and wellness. That's gonna one of them. That's gonna be for next month because that's huge right now. Everybody, the world kind of sucks, and so everybody's trying to take a healthy reprieve.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not running to the bottle like maybe we had done in previous generations. But people are trying. They really are trying to find some healthy ways to relax. So I know that'll be one that's coming next.
Well, we
Okay.
appreciate you for doing it.
Of course, of course. My knowledge is your win.
We
Okay.
appreciate you.
Oh, Brandy, you said that's your niche. Thanks, Bree. That's your niche. The self care and wellness is your niche.
Oh, that's
Oh,
awesome.
the creative sanctuary. Yep, I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with it. Well, be sure to Let's see. Here's what I'll do. Hold, please.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Martine's feeling very generous. I feel a
I
very generous
am.
moment.
I am. Let's
I
do
feel a
this.
very
Let's do
generous
this.
moment getting ready to happen.
Let's do this. Okay. Let me turn some things on.
Yeah, for sure. She said remember the GPT that she created.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I do. Okay, there we
Uh-oh.
go. I gotta make sure it's there, y'all.
Oh, it aligns with your empowerment newsletter that she created, Sherilyn. Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I can see Martine. You see that laser focus. She is on her way to doing something very generous. I feel a very generous moment getting ready to happen.
It's okay. So here's what I'll do. So a couple weeks ago, we had the fabulous Dion on,
Mm-hmm.
and Dion, she shared her embroidery GPT. She's got this bomb embroidery GPT.
Man, that thing's up.
Yeah, that's all I can say. And
Mm-hmm.
so as a part of her GPT, and because I knew her customers would be um creating things and listing things in their shops, I created a free report for them. So I'm gonna drop that report in. So I know
Great.
I gave y'all this fast um because I can't get my whole product away for free, y'all. I can't do it. I can't do it. But what I can do is I can give you the embroidery report. It's a smaller report. It is not as detailed. But if you just want to see what my reports look like, get a little snapshot. Facebook friends. Let me put it over here on YouTube too. Facebook and YouTube friends. Let me
I got it on my page,
cool.
Martine.
And then TikTok people, just go to my profile. I think I left it's at the very top. So if you want that report, you want to kind of just take a much slower look and kind of decide if that's something you want to do. And again, if all you need is Mother's Day, go grab Mother's Day. It's like $5. Bree, if you go to my profile, my YouTube is linked at the top. I have a YouTube symbol. Go to my profile and go to my landing page. It's linked at the top. No, you don't need to be on YouTube. TikTok friends, you just have to go to my profile. It's my circle, and then go to my landing page. Nah, you don't need to be on YouTube. Y'all know we can't do links on TikTok. Y'all know what it is. We can't do no links. So, and Regina and I did this so randomly that like I didn't have any links prepared the way I normally do. She said, "Do I need to be on YouTube?" Mm-mm. No, you good where you at? We would prefer you to be on TikTok. TikTok's the easiest to read, in my opinion. I don't know. What about you? Okay, just double checking all the things. Hey,
All
Chandra,
right.
how are
Oh,
you?
when did Sandra come in? We were talking about nurses earlier. We were talking about nurses.
This is Chandra. No, not Sandra. This is
Oh,
Chandra
oh, not Sandra.
Quarles.
Oh, okay.
Not Sandra. How are you?
Oh, hi, Sandra. Hello.
Glad to have you.
Miss Janice, like Martine said, we just popped on and said, Talia wasn't here. She was out being, grown, enjoying her birthday with her guy. We were like,
Mm-hmm.
hey, let's just hop on. Let's just hop on. It was exciting.
I right? Yes, y'all go to Artfully Melanated Designs and wish
And
her
wish
happy
her a happy
birthday.
birthday.
She don't look like what she is.
Mm-mm.
She looking young and fancy and free. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I gotta go download. No, I don't want the big guy. I want my plump guy. There he is. Yeah, Kelly. She she said Kelly. Kelly said Ty's getting extra wine and dine.
And
We sure
baby,
hope so.
we do. We do. Come on.
We hope so.
We are. Let's go. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's what we want.
Mhm. Hey, who was this? Aries Creative Solutions. Let's see. I done lost him now. That's what we hope, child. We hope she getting
hmm
extra wins and dance.
hmm We do.
All
We
right,
do.
y'all.
We
Just
do. We
covering all my
do.
bases. Regina, any word about Mid Journey 7? I feel like it's all quiet, man.
Let's see. Nothing yet. We're all just sitting back and waiting. Yeah, I had to take a couple mental days off. Like I told everybody, I had to take a couple mental days off because
Okay.
I know him. And whenever, because he's like, oh, I'm gonna go in here and work on 7. You're like this, sir. You haven't been working on 7. So,
So we didn't
um,
get nothing new late this week. All right.
no, he didn't drop anything new.
Okay.
I'm just waiting. It'll probably be either this week coming or the week afterwards. I don't think it's going to go past that because he's gotten a lot of pressure put on him from big studios. So he's working diligently to get it done. But I always have to say about him, you can't rush him because he don't care about money.
Oh well, good. Well, but you know what? I appreciate that because that also means he
hmm
can't be bought.
No, he can't, and he won't sacrifice quality for speed either. He will not. No,
Kelly said,
he's like in his late 30s. But he has already bought and sold a multi-million-dollar company.
"Wow,
So he started building his first company at 16. So he's been doing different things on and off. He was like, someone asked him, this is a funny thing. Someone asked him if Midjourney fails, what would he do? He said, "Oh, I'll just fall back to NASA."
Like
NASA
NASA, the
is his fallback.
all right.
I'm
And the
like,
rest of us falling back on a hope and a prayer. All right, then, sir.
I said,
Okay.
uh, uh, yeah, his fallback was NASA.
Let's fall back on NASA.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought that was hysterical. I said, wow, wow. So he's a very, very smart man. And like I said, he doesn't sacrifice quality and he doesn't care either. When people tell him, don't you think that should be out already? He's like, yeah, but it's not. And that is just his answer. He does not give any other explanation, no fluff, no muss. He just says what he says, he puts it out to the world and keeps on going.
When did you say he kind of closed out on his first business? Was he under 30?
He was under 30.
Yeah, but so that means he spent most of his adult life rejecting other people's view of how he should do things. And it's
Absolutely, the whole
actually a
time.
great lesson for all of us to stop accepting what other people say you think you should do.
And the other thing is that he has rejected multiple buyout offers of Midjourney. People
Huh.
threatening him that if he didn't sell the company that they would ruin him. He just laughed at him because what they didn't realize is he doesn't care about money. He's had money. He has
Well,
money.
he'll just pick up and do it again
Exactly. In a different way.
because he learned very young.
Right. He said not falling back on the unemployment line.
Child,
No.
it's
Mm-mm.
insane. We talking about where is my severance package? Heavy on the severance package. Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I love the fact that when he tells he goes from time to time he'll tell what he calls toxic Silicon Valley stories about like people who he's been in the room with that he feels as though they are just not genuine founders or CEOs of companies that don't have the best interest of the people who use their product. They're more for the money grab, and he is definitely not a money grab kind of founder, which is really impressive to me. So he's really there about he's always talking about fun and quality. And one of the corporate guys was like, "Look, yeah, we love fun, but we're gonna need to have you know a completion date." So, but he also knows is that he's the best in the industry, right? There is no other generator that can top him. He does no other one that can do it. So he doesn't really care. He doesn't really care. He said, "I'm just going to put out a good product, and I don't care what anybody says."
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. But he had to learn some big lessons young, and he had to learn them
Mm-hmm.
super fast. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Because his first company, I think, was bought by the military. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that check was written so easily.
Yeah.
You had to worry about that bad boy bouncing.
And then now he's building a hardware thing that he's not telling us much about, but it's about creativity. I don't know if it's like where we're going to step in it and enter a different world. He's building big things and small things, he says, but he doesn't tell what they are. And he's not going to tell for a little bit of time. He bought a
I don't
whole
blame him.
warehouse, like, and is building it out. And we're like,
So,
so what are you building? No,
a
I don't feel like
workshop.
telling you. Yeah. It's his little tinker shop.
Mm-hmm. It's a workshop.
But can you imagine buying a warehouse in Silicon Valley? Do you know how much money that is? A Caddyshack house is $1 million.
Yeah, he will go long and have lots of sustainability for that
Mm,
reason.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's gonna go far and wide. But I think there's a lot we can learn because we allow our own fears and
Yeah, and he doesn't like when things go wrong. It's like duck off a water, water off a duck's back to him. He was like, "Yep, it broke. We'll fix it." You're like this while we're all going, "Ah, it's broken. It's broken." David's like, "Let me just write another code." You're like, "Okay, all right."
and then it gets fixed.
It does.
I haven't had a terrible experience with Midjourney, if I'm being honest.
Mm-mm.
Uh, let me give that some real thought. I need to think on that.
I mean,
I haven't really needed like customer service for anything.
mm-mm. And it's a small staff, right? They have a small staff of people running this multi-million-dollar
Uh,
monthly million dollar
monthly million?
monthly $1 million baby. All of the projects for Midjourney are paid by membership only.
Woo! That's a subscription, baby.
Baby. And before, remember when we were on Discord, we used to be
Hmm.
able to see how many people were on the Discord. They've taken that away. But the last time that I
People
looked, it was like 10 million people. So think about it. 10 million people paying $10 a month. You guys do the math.
I, I
And that's
I
the
don't
lowest
even know what.
subscription.
Yeah, I'm about to say that's the lowest. We're not even accounting for like there's tiered, so there are
Mm-hmm.
percentages at each level.
Absolutely.
Um, with the most being at that, like most of that 10 million is at that bottom tier,
Correct. Like
but it doesn't
50%,
even matter.
50% of Midjourney is $10 and $30. And well, more than that, it's probably like about 60 right now since we've gone through a growth spurt. But the higher tiers don't account for the money that is
It's not the
made by
real money.
Midjourney.
No, it's
Mm-mm,
not the real money.
mm-mm.
It's the random Joe who decided to pick up Midjourney and they go in there every blue moon and play with it, and then they forget that they
Right.
have it because it's only $10,
Mm-hmm.
and then they'll jump back on the train. That's really the majority, and those people are gonna forget about that $10.
And do all the time. Do all the time. Yeah, Kelly, they said stop counting our coins. And you're right. There are so many other companies coming on board in the art space trying to compete with Midjourney on Discord. If you notice, like during the time that Midjourney launched, there was a number of companies that came on, launched at the same time, and failed. And a lot of companies had to change their models or move into video because no one could compete with the behemoth, because he iterates faster than everybody. Most of the time, the change only happens once a year or twice a year. He's been doing it like maybe 2, 3 times a year. So if you think about Chat GPT, we're just at 4.5. Midjourney is about to be at 7. So those changes are happening on a faster basis, even though it feels to us that it's taking forever. But
No,
4 to 7, big difference. Even though the language models are different, yes, you have a large language model and you have a smaller language model with Midjourney, you still have a lot of things going on over and over and over again.
well,
But
and
it's, yeah.
y'all need to go back and look at your first. I was looking at that today. I was looking at the very first 4 images I prompted, and I was like, 4 wasn't even that long ago, man.
Mm-mm.
I came in on 4. I didn't come in at 3. I came. Hey, Miss Claire.
Hey.
Um, I came in at 4,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought I was doing something. I was like, oh my god, oh my god, I typed it, and there it is. And I was like, oh Lord.
Yeah.
Comparing to what it can do now. Oh my god, I'll have to send you pictures. Wait, okay, let me go pull up my Midjourney.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte was prompting the other day.
I love
I
that.
was so proud of her. She was prompting her booty off. Let me go pull it. I've been meaning to. I had saved some to show you, but let me show you what she prompted. Now, let me give my warning.
Mm-hmm.
These are Charlotte's number one, and for you in the audience, Regina is the Mid-Journey Monarch. I am a follower. Don't be looking up in here thinking you finna see anything that look anything like what she got going on. It do not. I ain't even trying. I don't want to be on that level. I'm just letting y'all know up front. Don't be side-eyeing my pictures.
No, everybody has their own art style and their own eye. So you know how I believe in that everybody has their own eye. So I can't wait to see what Charlotte does because Riley does stuff. Her stuff looks completely different.
I know. Normally I don't be fooling with Charlotte like that. Like this is my stuff. Don't be coming on my computer. But she was having a good time, and I was like, okay, well, I guess I need to let her be great.
Absolutely.
And it gave me an opportunity to talk her through, like using words.
I love it.
Oh no, that's me. Hold on, let me.
Hmm.
This is her. A brown, and Charlotte is 9. She did a brown skinned girl with a black shirt and blue pants and is wearing a belt.
I love it.
It came out cute.
Look at
Now
that.
the rest of these, I don't know what she was doing, but they came out good.
I love those.
Circle. She did circle. And then she loves Big City Greens. So of course, Big City Greens. You could definitely tell that she was in here thinking through it. And then she was like, "Ooh, sponge," and she's like, "Wait, SpongeBob." Right. And then at some point she had gotten to this whole thing about she wanted the pictures to look like someone.
Hmm.
So these are supposed to be like Maxwell's y'all. He's 12. Maxwell playing basketball.
Oh, and she was iterating until she got it, wasn't she?
Yeah, she
She
was
was
going to town.
iterating.
She was going to town, man. But I was like, I'm gonna let you be great. So a whole lot of that. Whole lots and lots of that. Um She said, strong man camel pants playing basketball with friends summer.
I love it.
Right? So she did a great job. My husband he'll be 50 this year. And so I think she was trying to capture him
Hmm.
with these. So I think she's trying to do her dad.
I love it.
And then those are some more. She's trying to get her brother. But she had some great, like, I love this black boy. That came out so good.
I think that the more and more she uses it, the more expressive she'll become.
Mm-hmm.
Because I started Riley off just using emojis, right? So she was just
Mm.
using emojis to express how she felt because she's able to put those into her own personal language, right? And Riley tends to be the kind of child that wants to be perfect at everything. So her putting emojis in makes it where she doesn't have to feel as though everything she does is perfect, and we can laugh about the mistakes that come up, or the art, not the mistake, but the
Mm.
strangeness that might come up by
Mm-hmm.
whatever combination of emojis that she uses, right?
Aww.
Oh, look at that one.
Aren't those cute? So this was me like talking her through
Yeah.
kind of what to write and adding those, like, so we didn't pull out chat GPT. It was really about her writing.
Okay, I love
And
it.
she's a big reader. And so I
Mm-hmm.
wanted her to see that like her words can create art. We just went to the NASA Space Museum, so I think that's what this series, which I'm actually going to use this series. This is actually very cute. I'm going to use it for something.
I love it.
Yeah, but anyway, she had fun.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, she did a great job. She did a great job trying to figure it out, and then she realized that she couldn't get them perfectly. And I was like, "Yep, they're not going to be exact."
Mm-mm.
Um. So anyway, she had a lot of fun with it, and I was like, I'm meaning to share that with you, because I thought you would get a kick out of
I
that.
love that for her because sometimes like when the kids are feeling anxious or they don't want to talk to you about certain things, I just give the
Mm,
iPad to Riley. I'd be like, hey, why don't you put the emojis of how you're feeling and we can make some art behind it. So she'll
mm,
use the emojis as a way to express herself that she can't really
mm-hmm,
express what's going on. Like if she, like during the fires, she used it a lot during the fires because the fires were scary for her out here in
mm-hmm,
California, and
mm-hmm,
it allowed her to express that she was afraid for her house, she was afraid for her parents, she was afraid for
mm,
Miss Regina, um,
mm,
and the fact that once we had the conversation, her emotions changed, and she used the emotions to the emojis to express how she felt at ease.
mm-hmm,
So it
mm-hmm,
really works as therapy for kids. Sometimes
mm.
how kids will go and write and draw, they can do that with Midjourney, and use emojis to express how they're feeling. So yeah, just use that. It's so amazing. It really, really is for kids.
We're gonna keep at it. I
Hmm.
think one of the days we're at dance, I think I'm gonna carve out some time and just let her
Hmm.
prompt and play, and because she's an artist in her own right,
Yeah.
so to be able to add a digital element, I think could really open her palette.
Yep.
And I realized very quickly she's getting to see different art
Oh,
styles.
good, good, good. Yeah.
We don't have to wait to go to a museum, right? She's
Hmm.
looking at them on the page and can make decisions about them. Anyway,
I love that.
we had fun.
I love that. I love that for her. Charlotte has always got such a bright and bubbly personality, and you can definitely see that in her art that she uses and she creates. It's so big and bubbly and full of color and all the things. You can see all of her personality there.
Yeah, she loves the art. That's for sure.
Hmm.
I'm saying a little prayer because everybody then got quiet and she's been painting
Oh
today.
Lord.
So I'm like, oh Lord, how much paint do I have and where is it? Where is it now? Where is it now? But she did. She enjoyed it. Maxwell did. He was like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to. And I was like, okay. So I think she might be my little prompt engineer in the
Hmm.
house. Mhm.
Yeah, I love that. I love that for her. She's going to learn so much and do so much with that.
Let me go back and check this chat here.
Yeah, I'm checking the chats over too. Hey, Miss Clarette, how are you doing? Yeah, Taylor, he said he was going to fall back to NASA. That's what he said. He said fall back to NASA. Oh, and there was another question that they asked him. They said, if you weren't using Midjourney, what other generator would you use? And he said, as arrogantly as a young person can say, there is no other generator that I would use.
Great answer.
He was like, because
They don't even
they don't,
exist.
basically, he was like, they don't have and I call it the Midjourney magic. Because that's what he said. When he says it, it sounds like he's doing jazz hands. It doesn't have the Midjourney magic. Hmm.
Yeah, that's very CEO founder
Right,
response.
right. Yeah, it was a great call. It was a long call. Ooh. We hadn't stayed on that long for a long time, right? So I was like, man, why are we still on this call? I need to wash my dishes. I know, yeah, I know but that's what was going through my head towards the end when people started
She's like, scrub a dub dub, doggone
talking.
it.
Put my
Do y'all have any questions? Now, Regina does Midjourney Mondays. Okay, so Mondays on Zoom and Facebook. Those of you that are new to the space, she actually does a free Q&A
hmm.
where she takes all the Midjourney questions, and she is super consistent. She don't miss.
Nope.
So as long as she's healthy and feeling good, she's there every single Monday,
Right.
7 o'clock Central. What is that? 5 o'clock
Hmm. Yeah.
Pacific,
Yeah. 5 o'clock Pacific.
8 o'clock Eastern.
Hmm.
Got Midjourney questions. She's definitely be the girl. But also, Virginia didn't tell me to say this, but I'm put out my PSA. So once 7 come out, okay? All right. Y'all ready? She is not teaching 7 on Monday Midjourneys.
No, it's not happening. It's,
She's not. That's not what that's for. You gonna go and play in Monday Mid Journeys, and then you may come back with questions, and she's gonna do her best to answer. But that the two are not the same. All right, y'all. Okay. All right. I love y'all though. I'm sure she's gonna be teaching a class. That's what I think is gonna happen. She
hmm
probably teach a class
Yep.
at some point.
I have to dive into it because the prompting
Hmm.
coherence is going to be completely different. For
Really?
yeah, he's been warning us over the times that it's going to be different. It's going to be different. It's going to be different. It's going to be different,
Hmm.
and he
Hmm.
has said it so much that I believe him that it's going to be different because he said it
Hmm.
so much. Because remember when we
Mm.
shifted from 5.2 to 6, how the prompt
Hmm.
structure was completely different.
Oh
W-
yeah, probably couldn't hit on a stick.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And now this one is going to be different as well. You can already tell, like if you guys are on your Explorer page, I can look at some of the images that are coming out that is going to be completely, it's starting to already move. Like they're giving you Easter eggs. Please check your Explorer page. They're giving you Easter eggs on what 7 prompt structures are going to look like. So just that's what the Explorer page is for. Just letting you guys know. And it,
I ain't seen nothing on the Explorer page. We'll have to talk.
mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on that Explorer page. And your Explorer page is now starting to float to be geared to the things that you like, right? The things that you've looked at before, how you do the different
Hmm.
things. Your Explorer page looks different than my Explorer page. The top will always be the tops, but as far as like random, when you go into the random side of the Explorer page, that is geared to your aesthetic and the things that you like.
They sure getting nails better,
Yeah, absolutely.
like fingernails.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Midjourney is amazing. The mood boards are he said something very, you know, there's always sometimes a disconnect from corporate than what artists actually do, right?
Hmm.
And he was like, people are using mood boards in a weird way. And we're like, what is he talking about? He was like, they're taking SREFs and they're putting them into the mood board and making them in mood boards. We're all, the artists are going like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your intention does not mean my reality.
He was like, mood boards was made for like random images. And we're all going like this, sir. That is for us as artists, we don't look at mood boards like that. We don't. We look at mood boards like if I wanted to make a golden hue on every single one of my things, I'm going to put all images with golden hues. So the way he intended mood boards to be used, we have not used it that way at all. At all. But that's because you have techies trying to tell artists how to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, for the feet, oh the feet are pretty bad. But as they're moving forward, like hands, feet, words, keeping objects consistent from image to image is always going to be the thing that they're going to work on. Um, remember when we didn't have any hands, it was just half a body and a head. That's it.
They had portraits down pat though. Maybe.
That was it. Then we started getting hands, but then they were fused or they were doing stuff like this.
Oh man.
Um,
Give me 3 fingers and a possible.
so
I was
we've
like,
come a
put the
long
hands in
way.
their pocket.
We've come a long way. We've come a
Hey
long way.
Diana, Brandy said that your Midjourney Mondays have helped
Oh,
tremendously.
that's awesome.
And Janice said you be bright and bubbly every Monday night.
Oh, thank you.
And Kelly concurs. She says the stepping into Midjourney 7 will be several classes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
It's going to be, especially for you, you guys who are making uh LoRa's and AI models, this mode is going to be for you because remember we didn't have the ability to create LoRa's or images that were the same consistently the same all the way in Midjourney. This is going to be a big change. I can't wait to teach it. I can't wait to learn it because Midjourney, they're like, here you go, here's 7. Good luck. No video.
So here's what I need y'all doing. 7 come out. Y'all gonna inbox Regina and say just say Regina go to bed.
You're like, we still see your light on. We still see your light.
we, we know you up. Go to bed, Regina. It's been 3 nights. You've been up late 3 nights in a row.
Yeah, me and the guys are going to be up there. They call it a hackathon. So we're going to be doing a hackathon to see where the Easter eggs are, how easy it is to manipulate, what the things that we need to do, how we need to move it, how do we teach it, how do we teach omni reference, how do we teach that so everybody can learn it, not just people who already know it. Because as Midjourney is growing, they have what they call a learning curve. And right now, the learning curve is like this, but 7 is going to be like this, right? So you're going to have a bigger learning curve between people who have just started with Midjourney versus the people who have already been in it. That's why I tell everybody all the time, please, 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 before 7 goes and take the Midjourney ABCs class. You'll already have a reference point
Foundation.
on how it works. That way, I don't have to go back through and teach you guys exactly how Midjourney works itself, but you'll be able to actually jump that learning curve up a little bit quicker than someone who doesn't know anything. But don't worry, you guys know me. I love to teach people who are brand new to Midjourney and break that thing down to its base level. But if you have the opportunity beforehand, do the ABCs. ABCs will always take you through what you need to learn. But Midjourney is going to be, as we move into more cinematic and movies being generated, for everyone who is part of SAG-AFTRA, remember your contract is only what? 5 years.
Tell us more, Kelly.
Your
Us
contract's
country bumpkins.
only 5 years. Why is your
Know.
I said this when they gave him the 5-year contract. Why is the contract only 5 years? AI jumps a generation in 5 years. So AI will be there for screenwriting, imagery, actors, costuming, all of that stuff is coming. So that's why your contract was only 5 years. They knew it was coming. If you notice, Netflix had an ad up for someone to do things with AI during the strike. Yes, they got roasted for it, but it should have been a warning flag
And a wake up
and a
call.
wake up call that you need to own your own personal identity. Make sure that you're every time that you are signing a contract, even for a commercial, that you actually own your own person. Because if you don't, they can now generate another one of you in another ad.
And not pay you nothing.
0. So, and then moving forward, they can just generate you and then sublease you out without your permission. So make sure that you're taking those things to your identity attorneys. There's probably going to be a hold, like for Jackie, who's an attorney. She probably should learn AI law. And
which is going to be getting created on the fly.
On the fly.
And a lot of things are going to be set precedent.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Absolutely. It is. Yep. Absolutely.
Real quick, guys. I put so TikTok friends. Regina mentioned because I think it's so important. Just understanding Midjourney at a foundational level, you gotta have it, right? When you get into 7, it's gonna be a jump, and you have to jump further because you don't have the basics. So, TikTok friends, if you click on my profile, go to my landing page. I just dropped Regina's link at the very top, and you can access her classes, the ABCs. You can also join her SREF Insiders. And if you ain't got it, if you ain't on that list, y'all better hope she don't ever shut it down. I don't know if she will, because you missing out. So I went ahead and linked that real quick so that you guys can quickly, my folks that are on my TikTok page, you can quickly go and access her products and services.
Yeah, SREF Insider, as you know, is my labor of love because I love
Hmm.
to SREF mine. It's the thing that I do when I am doing my quiet time for myself or when I'm watching television. I am just looking for SREFs that I absolutely love and how they work. And just being able to apply those to a very simple prompt so you can see exactly how the prompt changes over and over and over again by using the SREF. Love it. It's one of my favorite things. And guess what, guys? In seven, we get all new SREFs eventually. Six SREFs
So
is
we're
good.
gonna be mining all over again.
Mining all over again. So those people who love to SREF mine, we're going to get other SREFs. They are also going to make it a little bit easier. It's not done yet. For us to go and search the SREFs and have a library for them. But right now, that's not like number one on their priority list. So, number one on their priority list is getting seven out. Then the next is video. Then the next is probably
Mm.
combining the editors because people are complaining that the two different editors do two different things. So they're going to combine the editors together and then 3D. So the
So they booked out the rest of this year then,
absolutely, absolutely.
and some of the stuff is they're gonna get behind on,
Hmm.
so they'll be booked out the rest of this year, and then um they'll have nuggets to carry them. And keep in mind, everybody, the AI keeps evolving,
Every day.
right? So it's this and whatever it is we don't know yet.
Hmm. Absolutely.
And the way China over there, the way they over there moving with several of their LML, what is it? Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
large language model.
Large language, LLMs.
You just never know. You never know
Yeah.
what's coming down the pike. And as these AIs are exponentially learning and growing, things change on the fly. We have to learn, we have to move, we have to change on the fly as we are learning and growing. As they learn, we have to learn. And we can't allow ourselves to get in this complacency. Oh, the AI knows it. Mm-mm. No, you have to be able to have the conversation with your AI. That's why I talk to mine almost every day. So I have conversations with my AI. I'm constantly honing my technique. I'm constantly talking to it about the images that I create. I'm asking it questions about how I can make it better, and what art styles am I missing, or what can I come up with. So I'm constantly moving with this art when it comes to Midjourney, AI art, and also using my words to expand my artistic palette. So it's you. We have to stay on top of it. We do. We have to stay on top of it.
Mm, okay. All right. Well, I'm excited, Regina.
Hmm.
I'm excited about seven making its touchdown. I remember when six made its touchdown. I was super excited about that. So I just can only imagine it's gonna only be up from here,
Hmm.
guys. Um, my spidey sense is telling me she'll probably have a class or a series of classes that she's going to really,
Yeah.
because what Regina does in the background, y'all don't know, is she's gonna take her time and she's gonna pull every single layer off of this, and she's gonna give you the best possible scenario based on what she's taught you in the past
Yep.
and based on what she knows about you as a learner.
Yep. For sure.
So, you know, I would say take her classes and then follow up with questions in Mid Journey
Hmm.
Mondays.
Yeah.
That would be the best workflow.
Yeah, that is the best workflow, right? So taking the classes so you already have a knowledge base of what Midjourney really is and what it can do, and then we
Mhm.
can move you forward. Even though if you're a brand new learner, I will start off doing the basics of Midjourney, and everybody knows
Mhm.
my basics because I say it every single. I'm going to say it from here to
Yes, you
eternity. What
do.
my basics are for Midjourney Monday. If you are brand new to Midjourney, please just sign up with a Midjourney account. I want you to do it. Sign up through Google and Discord. Just do it. Then the next thing I want you to do, I want you to go to the Explorer page and look through the Explorer page, heart all the things that you like. Then you hit that little T and then hit enter to send it over to to the create page. And if you come to Midjourney Mondays, you will see me do this over and over again. But it's the best way for you as a brand new user of Midjourney for you to learn how to navigate Midjourney. That is the best thing for you to do. So I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow for TRM. Yeah, it is tomorrow.
Mhm.
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow for TRM because we have a lot of great GPT creators and a
Mhm.
wonderful, amazing artist that will be there who has a phenomenal collection, and she is absolutely fantastic. We can't wait for you to see her come on. And our GPT creators have created one who's created something within a niche that is desperately needing to see themselves out in the world. She has created that. And the second, then we have Taylor, who is back again, who is doing a
Mhm.
wonderful, wonderful job with her GPTs. And it's just amazing to see how these GPT creators have moved and grooved and gone through and become better every single time. I'm super excited to have everybody on again. And of course, Talia, it's Talia's birthday, you guys. We are not going to make her, if she doesn't feel like crafting, Talia is not going to craft this week. She may do something digitally, but she is not going to craft this week because it is Talia's birthday.
Yeah.
It's her birthday. So we are going to allow her the grace
This
to just have her birthday.
Taylor Made's birthday is tomorrow too. We got a lot of
Oh, is
birthdays
that
tomorrow. It's like
right?
a birthday weekend. Yeah, Taylor Made's birthday is over the course of the week. Yeah, I
Wow.
think it's tomorrow. Actually, I think
Is
it's
that
tomorrow on the dot.
Taylor?
Hmm.
Are you still on? Is your birthday
Yeah, I believe her birthday is tomorrow.
tomorrow? Oh, that's exciting.
Hmm.
That is
So
exciting.
we're gonna let them have a good time like it's their birthday.
It's your birthday.
Hey. So it'll be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys, I'm gonna drop the QR code one more time. Listen, the Sundays with TRM, it doesn't cost you a dime to be there.
Nothing.
Um, and we're always just like we've done tonight. We're sharing nuggets about what we do, how to monetize. Like it's just a really, really, really good opportunity to get in the space to see what's trending, what are people
Mm,
creating, and how you can be an active participant from your perception about products, tools, resources, and business tips that's gonna take your stuff to the next level. All right. So please fill out the QR code, give it a scan, and sign up, and we'll get you in the Zoom room.
mm-hmm. We can't wait to see you and hear you and the
Yeah.
questions. And it's really good for the GPT creators to have you guys there because they absolutely love to have those questions to answer your questions right there on
Mhm.
the spot. They
Mhm.
absolutely do. So just let's have fun on Sunday. Then we go to Midjourney Mondays. You bring your Midjourney questions. And then Tuesdays, we just chill out. Color Me Calm on Tuesdays. We just chill completely out. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. The TRM team can't wait to see you tomorrow as well. It's the best. It's really the best, and we've really enjoyed creating our Sunday lives and having them for everyone to come on, and we're having a good time. We're having a good time.
All right. Y'all feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Regina know where I'm going. I'm gonna go get in the bed.
I think I'm just going to relax a little bit,
Regina,
and I think I need to
yeah.
prompt a little bit more for one of the GPTs so I can have the collection because last night Midjourney not Midjourney but Chat GPT kicked me
ChatGPT.
out.
Mm-hmm. For your video watching, guys, check out the series Laid on Peacock. I don't know if you watch stuff while you work. I do,
Mm,
Regina, but Laid, Laid, it's a good series on Peacock. Y'all
really?
just go check it out.
What is it about?
It's about a lady who all of her ex-boyfriends are dying.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were
These
telling me about that.
crazy,
Okay.
tragic,
Mm-hmm.
but it has more to do with her role in these relationships. And so we're watching this all unfold, and she finds out that there's a specific individual in her life that has the same problem.
Mm.
So you have to watch to find out why it's happening, and how it's impacting her life.
Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see.
Yeah, so I don't know if you listen and watch. I'm a listen and watcher while I work. So if and for the whole room, um, it's interesting. It's a little dark. It's dark humor for sure, but it's definitely um interesting to watch that main character kind of unfold
Mm-hmm.
and realize that maybe in these relationships she wasn't always the best partner.
Yeah, that happens.
It was good. It was good. It's good. It's good. It's interesting. It's a dark comedy though. It is dark.
Well, I appreciate everybody and thank you guys for putting the 8,000 hearts on Martine's page.
Whoop, whoop.
It was that's amazing.
Yeah, and thank y'all for popping in. For 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Mhm.
Talia's gonna get us. 2 out of 3. It's 3 round here.
And we're glad she's not popping on. We want her to be
No.
where she is.
No, no, no. She needs to live. You guys, when I was out with Charlotte, y'all did a great job of reminding me that I needed to be present in the moment
Hmm.
and not everywhere else but being with Charlotte. So we want the same for her. We want her to be in the moment with her people.
Yeah, and you guys did the same for me. Like when I was on my cruise, even though I
Yes.
was going live, I was going live.
Yes, yeah, yeah, you were. I better say you was going live, but it was the right kind of live. It
Yeah,
was the right kind of live for sure, for sure. Well, all right, y'all. We're gonna call it a
yeah.
night. And now we ain't doing this every Saturday, but
Nope.
hey, you never know, we might pop in. A lot of giveaways that happened tonight. Those of you, thanks, Brandy. We're glad to have you. Can't wait to see you in the co-working sessions. You're gonna enjoy being in the space and
Absolutely.
grabbing the goodies and learning alongside with us. So we're glad to have you. And if anyone else wants to join the Patreon, just reach out to us and ask us any questions you may have.
Yep, absolutely.
All right, y'all.